Artigianato e Palazzo is an annual fair of top-quality handmade products from some of the best traditional artisans from around the world. It takes place in the historic Orsini gardens in the centre of Florence. The exhibit combines innovation with centuries-old techniques, and the artisans taking part in this year's edition range from pottery workers to gelato makers and calligraphers. The fair aims to help keep the artisan tradition alive, something that is particularly important in Florence. The tradition of skillfully handmade products has always been strong here, but budding artisans and new workshops are finding it increasingly difficult to get going. This year, the fair features around 80 artisans, including crystal workers who carve glasses on site, a silversmith who makes gold florins using the historic technique of a press and a huge hammer, hat and bag makers, painters, jewellers, shoe and wood artisans from Serbia, basket weavers, antique book collectors and much more. Special events taking place this year include an auction open to the public, which offers everything from a jog with Mayor Renzi to handmade products. Visitors can also take a ride in a hot air balloon to view the city of Florence from above. There is also an interesting exhibition of specifically adapted trade bikes ahead of the World Road Biking Championships, which will take place in Florence in the autumn. Palazzo Orsini and its beautiful gardens were built in the early 17th century and are now owned by the Prince and Princess Orsini. Don't forget to take in the beauty of the flowers and statues when you come to visit the exhibit.
This event is special and very different from any other kind of fair of craftsmen. It is because the craftsmen, the artisans here, they have to work and show to the public what they are really doing and what is the choice of their materials and the skill, the secrets. So they have to work in front of the public. This year we have three artisans from Serbia, which is very interesting. We have a new young artisan from the sailing shop in Lake of Garda. We have a Mongolfiera, which is an aerostat balloon that will fly in the sky, hopefully without the rain. And then we have a collection of ancient bicycles which are craftsmanship. The bicycle of the fire brigade, the bicycle of the weaver, the bicycle of the photographer, with all the tools and engines and devices that they are useful for their craftsmanship. My favorite part, it is really where they work intensely with their heart, with their hands, and when they explain what they are doing, like the cut paper or the ceramic, how you create a pot, or the gilding of carved wood. Fantastic. I really enjoy all this practical but skillful and ancient traditional skill. The garden has been built in 1625. It is a Renaissance Baroque garden, sort of a transition garden. Very, very important, the fact that it hasn't been altered and changed, and it is still as it was in 1625, with the magnificent statues coming from Rome, and they are antique and they're the 2nd century after Christ. So it really makes it a jewel in its kind.
This year's edition lasts until May 19th, but it will be back next spring with new artisans and interesting initiatives. Visit www.artigianatoepalazzo.it for more information.